Hello, my sweet Virgos. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. We are actually in fall now, which you wouldn't know it in northern Florida, but that's okay. We like the sun. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Let's get an affirmation, Virgo. Affirmation for Virgo. Wow, okay. It says, beacon of truth, pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. And clear passage. You have many choices to make. To move closer to your desires, I make good decisions. Wow. And then we got steady effort. As you move forward, you find resources and rewards await you. I take one step at a time. I feel like this has been coming out. So your passage, you're getting truth and clarity, and your passage is being made clear. So continue to make steady effort, Virgo. Continue moving forward. Let's see. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Foundation and achievement. I love it. And then we have the strength. You having the strength, the courage to move forward. We also have solitude underneath that. You could be staying very private. October and April could be significant. 10 reduces to a 1, so 41 or 14 could be significant. All right. Current energy for Virgo. Current energy. Man, this has been coming out. Someone's in a fork in the road. Now, it could be you, Virgo, needing to make a decision, or it could be someone attached to your energy. What is the obstacle? The obstacle is someone's wearing a mask, all that glitters. They could be chasing fancy things, but the obstacle is looking within. What is fated for them? What is their purpose? What is their path? It's like someone's too busy chasing all that glitters and not reflecting on what is their true purpose in this life. This is a distorted view here, and they're receiving truth. They're receiving the truth and clarity. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Virgo? This came out of my, it's so weird. We've been getting a lot of cross messages between the Tasha's Divine Guidance and the Gifted Dragonfly. The outcome is there's going to be no positive change for this person that's chasing thrills, chasing money, because they're refusing to reflect on what their true purpose is, because God's giving them the truth. So if they don't change, there's not going to be positive change in their reality. You are embracing the energy of peace. You're using your intuition, protecting the energy of peace. You're moving on, and you're receiving blessings because you put in the work with chop wood. You did the work. All right. For Virgo, tell me about this fork in the road. Fork in the road. Yeah. Somebody in this devil energy, it's creating stagnancy, blockages for them. This is why the divine is stepping in with temperance to say, look, this isn't working for you anymore. Being in this toxic lifestyle, toxic mindset, or whatever they're doing, it's not working for you. You need to move away from this. It's not helping you. Things aren't going to work in your favor. The obstacle is they're chasing money, they're chasing thrills, instead of reflecting on their true purpose in this reality. Yeah. It's like an obstacle for this person that's very self-serving. King of Wands on the fence. Someone that is very arrogant and egotistical. It's an obstacle because they're drowning in emotion because their plans have failed. This person, it's an obstacle for them to operate in divine love energy because they don't have self-love. They don't love themselves. Truth be told is the advice. The truth is, the divine is highlighting to this person, you have no love in your life. Your wishes aren't coming true because you're operating in devil energy. The truth is, if you want to have victory and success, you need to make changes. You need to let the tower fall, the old version of you, the old construct that's not working because it's dark and low vibrational. The outcome is there's going to be no positive change in this person's life. This is someone that could have joined forces with this Queen of Wands. Feels like the third party. They created an injustice. This was a lot of heavy manipulation, dark magic, whatever. And this is why there's not going to be any positive change. They're under judgment for this decision to join forces with this Queen of Wands energy. Doesn't matter the sign. The Queen of Wands a lot of times is the other woman. The Queen of Wands is also, if it's the other woman, is a Jezebel, someone that sleeps around, very promiscuous. They created an injustice by doing this. There was heavy manipulation. They could have blamed you. They could have lied about you, and they're both under judgment. Yeah, because they were coming for a high priestess. That's a big no-no. You're cultivating peace. You're protecting peace. Relying on your intuition. And we see someone from your past wanting to communicate, Virgo. But this person's dark, low vibrational, and they keep secrets. And you know this. This is why your boundaries are up. They could have been a soulmate to you, but they were a player and they're karmic. So you're not interested. So with the fork in the road, this is someone that is being forced to make a different decision. The blockages, they're toxic. They've been in devil energy. The divine is highlighting this to this person. Fork in the road. Yeah, they're also being forced to see that you are a teacher, a guide. You work for God, that you have risen above with this phoenix rising energy, all that they have done against you. They've made no long-lasting effects on you. This person, God is highlighting the fact that everything amazing that's unfolding in your life is due to your healing. And the obstacle, this very self-serving King of Wands energy on the fence, very distorted. They're very emotional. The obstacle is their plans are failing. It's an obstacle for this person to love because they don't love themselves. Yeah, this person's a gold digger. They want reward without effort. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They want to get into dynamics where they can benefit financially but not do any work to heal or change who they are. It's an obstacle. Yeah, all due to greed. 4 of Pentacles. This is their obstacle. With truth be told, God is highlighting the truth. God's saying, look, you're not happy. Your wishes didn't come true, operating in devil energy. If you want victory and success, let the tower fall. Let the old version of you die out. Change who you are. Move on. Learn to love yourself. Heal your wounds. If you want to see any type of change in your life, this is what has to happen. It doesn't matter if this person goes into agreement or not. They're going to go through a very painful ending with deception and betrayal. This is going to happen no matter what. Yeah, it's with the karmic partner they chose. With a change in the wind in reverse, they joined forces with the Jezebel energy. They created an injustice. There was heavy manipulation or dark magic involved. And because of this, they're under judgment. There is not going to be positive change in their life. Yeah, it's a very dysfunctional marriage or home life. There's instability, financial and emotional instability. With the Queen of Swords, you know the truth. You know what's going on. You're not interested in this person's drama. You are just moving forward. You're protecting your peace from this person from your past that wants to communicate. You know they're dark. You know they're low vibrational. And you know they keep secrets. And you have your boundaries up. Peace. Yeah, you're blocking communication to keep your peace. This is why you don't want to talk to this person. You don't want them interfering with your peace. Yeah. With the 6 of Pentacles on the fence, the blockage, this person breadcrumbed you. They gave to multiple. And they do have regret. But regardless, you're not allowing them to disturb your peace. You've done too much healing. I haven't asked anything. You've done too much healing to allow this person to come back in. Yeah, they're just saying this is someone from your past that you blocked. This is someone that operates from ego, that's going through mental anguish because you're having victory and success. You're cultivating everlasting joy and happiness, love, emotional fulfillment, and they're heartbroken because their plans failed. What else does Virgo need to know? You're a star, Virgo. You're a healer. You carry the light. Virgo, you're operating in your fate and destiny, and this is why that wheel is turning in your favor. Good luck, fame, fortune, things aligning for you. You've done the work. You've done the healing work. Yeah, you've transformed your entire reality. You let things end that needed to end. You didn't try to hold on. Yeah, you went within, Virgo, and you stay private and you protect your peace. Someone knows they missed an opportunity with you because they were chasing money. Because of their own greed, they missed an opportunity with you. Yeah, chasing a karmic partner because they thought they were going to be wealthy. This comes out all the time. There's a third party. This is someone that could have put you in a third party. It was the biggest blessing of all for you. You know, God's rejection is God's protection. That's the energy I feel with this reading. This person didn't have the capacity to love, be honest or loyal. Yeah, the blockage is this person, they have an abandonment wound. And because this abandonment wound, the lack of worthiness, they chase money, but this is what is going to happen. They are placing so much fear around money that they are creating their own lack. Yeah, I feel like there's a whole community of people that are going to walk away from this person. And this is part of judgment, part of their karma. Yeah, when they don't have any money, the superficial friends that they have are going to walk away. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they're going to lose everything. And these aren't real friends. This is what they're going to figure out. Yeah, you're coming out as very grounded, stable, financially secure, very creative, very confident, very courageous, Virgo. And this person's been battling you because you have a confidence that they don't possess. They've been blocking you and battling you by trying to propagate lies and illusions about who you are in this marriage or long-term commitment that they're in. This was a foolish action. It was, because now people are coming to you and seeing what you're doing, and they see that you're blessed, that you have a gift, that you have financial opportunities. And it's heartbreaking to the person that lied because people are knowing that it's not true. It's very obvious that you built something on your own and it's prosperous, and this person has lied. Yeah, it was an injustice, and this is why they're under judgment. They did it with the karmic partner. Now they're both stressed out, trapped, overthinking, unwell, you know, because I do feel that people are speaking about what has occurred, the truth about what has occurred, and that this person operated in ego, and they lied because they had a bruised ego, because they made an investment that was a bad investment, and the blockages is ending. So they're hurt and they're bitter because of their poor choices. So they want to lash out at you instead of being accountable. This isn't going to help them at all. Yeah. This person definitely could be overindulging. They could be drinking heavily. They're heavily burdened. They're trying to numb their pain. Yeah. 5 of Cups. A lot of drinking. I'm getting a lot of drinking. The blockage is the devil. The devil is running the show in this person's reality. Addictions, low vibrational energy, player energy, multiple hookups. This is the devil energy. Yeah, they're very imbalanced. This person could be having mental health issues. They're non-committal, and I feel that they join forces with someone that's also non-committal. Yeah, there's a lot of cheating, lying, stealing, manipulation. Not with you, but with whoever they join forces with, the decision they made. Yeah, with the distorted Queen of Wands, the Jezebel. Yep. Yeah, now this person wants to rush in. They see you with loving, kind, intuitive. They see you cultivating the 10 of Cups. Now they've changed their perspective because their world is falling apart because of the manipulation. They feel stuck and stagnant. You're in the High Priestess energy. They see you as a soulmate, but they're still in deceptive energy. They will still breadcrumb you. They will still have multiple partners. This is who they are because they're not healed. So be mindful if someone from the past tries to reach out to you, Virgo. They're going through it. This is a part of their karma. You know, forgiveness doesn't mean reentry. So you can forgive someone. You can even love someone from afar. But someone in that dark of an energy, you cannot allow them to come back in because they will destroy every blessing that God has in store for you. They're just too low vibrational. You cannot allow them back. I mean, use your own discernment. You have free will. But I'm telling you, if you allow someone like this back into your energy, all that you have gained will be destroyed. It'll be destroyed. All right, Virgo, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a blessed day. And I am scheduling for the latter part of October, second and third week of October. Please share the videos, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow, Virgo. Bye-bye.